Hello everyone, welcome back to Angela's Craft Room. Today I just wanted to bring with you this little treat bag that I've made. It's very easy to make, there's no gluing at all, and the Thinlit die that I've used is the Detailed Floral Thinlits, and it is such an easy little bag to make. Now you could use this, actually the Ferrero chocolates fit perfectly inside. You could get 3 in there very easily for a lovely little favour gift. You also could use it at weddings, put your Christmas cakes in there. It's just got so many ideals that you could use this little treat bag for, and you could make them like colour coordinated for the wedding, whatever colour your wedding is, you know, you could do them in that colour. I've done one in this white one, and I've done one in the cherry cobbler, which I really love this one, in the cherry cobbler. But today we're going to do one in the rich raspberry. Now the Thinlits that we're going to be using, and I took that out, didn't I? The Thinlits that we're going to be using are the Detailed Floral Thinlits. So you get 3 pieces in the Thinlits. We're just going to be using this big one today and this little edge piece. So they're the 2 pieces we need. So to start with, we need a piece of cardstock that measures 8 inches long, 8 inches long by 4 1/8 wide. Now you'll get 2 of these little bags out of 1 sheet of A4 cardstock. If you're working out pricing for anything, you'll get 2 out of an A4 cardstock. Then we've scored at 3 1/4 and 4 3/4. So that's 8 inches long by 4 1/8 of an inch wide, and then scoring at 4 1/4 and 4 3/4. Now I'm not going to burnish those with my bone folder as yet, but I'll just get my bone folder ready. Okay, so what you need to do, and you most probably can't really see the, or you can just see the scored lines, if I can get it in the right, there. You can just see the score lines there. That's the bottom of your treat bag. So what you need to do on each end is you need to place your large Detailed Floral Thinlits almost right up to this scored line, to your scored line. So it's only like about 1/8 of an inch from the scored line. So you just eyeball that, and then what we're going to do is we're going to pop the edge on top of like that, and we need to do that to both sides. Now the sandwich you will need to do this for your big shot, I'll just zoom out. Okay, so the sandwich you'll need is, I'll just get rid of this paper because it's going to slip, is your new big shot platform, your thin die adapter, and your precision plate. Then you would put your cardstock, and then you're going to pop this one here just so close to the and when you're making quite a few of these, as I have, it's really an assembly line job, you know. You just punch them through, and then you need, obviously you need 1 clear plate on top of that. So I'll just bring in the big shot. And this isn't my normal table, so I'm just hoping that this is going to be all right for me. So I just need to adjust that. But you must have the precision plate to use this Thinlits die. Otherwise, you'll be just cursing me. Alright, so that's one side. Okay, so then we need to bring in our dye brush. Take off our clear, and you can see that's just going to cut that off straight away. Then we're going to put that on here. And you will see when you're doing this with your dye brush, you'll notice the holes are becoming clear. I just like to do a bit of a different direction, and especially down here near the score line. So we'll just pull that off, and look at that, perfectly clear. So if you've got the right tools, it makes life easy. So you could just use your dye brush again, but I'm just going to get my paper piercer and just poke those couple out. There's only a couple. Sometimes they just all come out, and other times, but you definitely need the precision plate, and you definitely need this dye brush and foam, because so that is so much easier. See, so we just need to do the other side. So I'll just get rid of that. One little tip that I do have, I was going to tell you, every time I've cut these out, you get these two little flowers. Now you only get two, so what I've got a little empty Stampin' Up container, and no matter what colour I use, I just pop those two little flowers in there, and I use them later on the card. They come in very handy. So now we just need to do the other side. So make sure I line it up right. So like that. So I'll just bring the big shot back up again. So I like doing the big shot on camera, because then you can see that how easy it is with the precision plate. So I'm just going to, sorry if you can't see everything I'm doing, but just lining it up. It's a bit hard doing it sideways, because I'm literally doing it sideways, so you can see. Okay, so we put our precision plate back on. one almighty crunch. And I do apologise for that. I'm away from home at the moment, so I haven't got my lovely sturdy craft table. Now, then we're just going to clip that one. Now, a word of warning, with this little piece, I put it straight back in my container because it's just so easy to lose them. So I'm just pulling that off and bringing in my foam pad again. Only one little piece got stuck on there. Otherwise it was perfectly clean. And if you were around before we had the precision plate, you know how hard it was to get these thinlits to really cut. There's my little 2 flowers that I'm going to keep. The rest I don't. That's up to you. You might like to keep them all. Some people do. I just keep those 2 little flowers. So just get those last little bits. And I know people call this a pokey tool, but it's actually the paper piercing tool. So yes, you can purchase it from Stamping Up. Another thing that you could do before you fold these, you could actually, in the middle, if you wanted to, it's just an added thing, where are they? This flower here, you could actually adhere a rhinestone there if you wanted to. And on a couple of the other flowers you could actually put rhinestones, but I don't worry when I'm doing this particular project or when I'm teaching it. So once again, we'll just pop those little flowers in there. Now I can just grab my piece of paper back again. Now you need your bone folder. Now, tricky thing about on these fold lines, because the thinlit is so close, I just bend it very carefully. I just find if you bend it before, you don't get such a crisp image. So you just, because you're sort of bending a bit of the where the thinlits are, and then I just pinch it down. And the same on this side. Just thought I'd come into Craft Room today and try and get a couple of tutorials done for you. So hopefully you're finding them helpful. Different ways of using your Thinlits, so you know that you just don't have to make a card with them all the time. I'm doing a class with this Floral Detailed Thinlits and the matching floral phrases stamp set, and I'm getting the ladies to make 3 cards, and then they're going to make this, and they're also going to make a tea light holder that I may have time to do a tutorial for that. Now I'm turning it over to the back and I'm just burnishing it down. Probably could come in a bit more now. Now we've done all that with the big shot, and we're just burnishing that down like that, so it's got a nice crisp edge. Then turning the other one over, always do it from the back, and then just burnishing it down quite firmly. And then you've got your little gift bag, and all you have to do then, all that's left to do then, it looks nice in rich raspberry actually, but all you've got to do then is just add a little bit of ribbon. So in the new Christmas catalogue, they've actually got this combo glitter ribbon. You get a little bit over 9 meters, which is quite a lot. So in the combo pack, you get 1 silver and 1 sweet sugar plum, one of the new in colours for this year, 2016. Okay, so I might just grab a bit of the sugar plum. Oh, sorry. Then just a bit of the sugar plum, and it's really just threading it through where you want to. It is a bit hard to get right in the middle, so just wherever. But because there's no ends, I find it really good because there's no ends on the end. You can tie your bow and then just slip in the side what you'd like to have in there. Now, I'm not well known for tying bows on camera, but we'll give it a shot. So I just do a little knot. And I don't like to pull too hard because this is only just threaded through the Thinlit die, which is very intricate. So you can always fiddle with it. But this is a nice quick little gift bag to make, and then I just trim off the edges of the ribbon. I love this ribbon, and there, it's as easy as that. So that's a nice little treat bag that you could make with your detailed Thinlit dies. So if you've got any questions, just leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them for you. And once again, I'd just like to thank you for spending a little bit more of your day with me today. And until next time, happy crafting.